Ruth Langsford is still in touch with the young man at the center of the This Morning affair scandal with former host Phillip Schofield, and life's tough for him. Her husband, former This Morning host Eamonn Holmes, took to GB News last night to make more bombshell claims about his former colleague's fling with a much younger man who he said was a lovely fella. Holmes described Schofield as a narcissist, adding there was a cover-up about the affair, which involved the young man being moved onto the set of Loose Women. Asked about the young man, he said, "Ruth and I particularly looked after him. He never once talked to us about any relationship. But we knew he was in a bad way, and he was in a bad way fragilely. There's an incredible duty of care that needs to go towards that young man." He also described the unnamed male colleague who left the show to work on Loose Women as a lovely fella, really good talented fella. Dan Wooten, then his co-star, "Are you still in touch with the young colleague? And is he doing okay?" He responded, "I'm not, Ruth is. I think life's tough for him." Holmes said the young man would arrive to work very early on a Friday morning from Schofield's London home because Thursday was playtime, when he and Phillip would hit the town. The pair would then arrive to ITV studios in cars separately from Schofield's address, allegedly paid for by ITV. Holmes claimed, usually on a Friday morning, because Thursday was playtime when he and Phillip would hit the town, and then he obviously stayed overnight. There are records to show that he was brought in the next day separately in cars paid for by ITV. When asked about Schofield's suggestion of a vendetta against him, Holmes said, "My response is he's either deluded or he's lying. And he has admitted he tells lies, and he tells a lot of lies. And in life, I've always had this belief that a lie unchallenged becomes the truth. So, although I don't want to stand up to Schofield constantly pointing out where he's lying, I feel I have to. I often say this to Ruth, maybe he believes all this stuff. Maybe he did not see what went on actually because there's something wrong with him. But he is the chief narcissist. He is the complete and utter dyed-in-the-wool narcissist. Everything is about him. All I'm here to do is to speak for people who haven't got a voice. People who were gagged either legally or by actions that were taken within the production team." ITV has been contacted for comment. Ahead of the interview, Holmes and Wooten, who also used to work for ITV, pledged to tell the real story behind Schofield's affair. Holmes tweeted, "A lie unchallenged becomes the truth. Not on my watch, it doesn't, Pip. Tonight is for all my workmates over the years who were frightened and ignored by you and your controlling, coercive behavior. All you who no one listened to. I'm here for you." He also added that he was just telling the truth in the face of a coercive controller. It is unclear who exactly he was referring to as a coercive controller. Earlier today, Schofield broke his silence, slamming a handful of people with persistently loud voices, and rejected claims that there was a toxic on the show.